Hey, good morning. Let's get right into this. Not fantastic news about rates. These rates are all from Friday afternoon. Hopefully, as you're watching this, I'm texting Ashley and Desiree a positive update because we might have a resolution on the debt ceiling. There is no interest rate on a 30-year fixed conforming right now that does not involve discount fee. What I mean is the highest rate that I can charge here is 7.625, and even that does not come without discount. It has a 0.25 in discount, 0.25% of the loan amount added to closing costs. These, by the way, are for a 740 credit score. I'm going a little bit into reality this week because a lot of people in that 740 to 760 credit score bandwidth, that's most of the buyers, Not a lot of people have that 800 plus. If they do, rates are better, but I wanted you to hit you with some reality here. 740 credit score, 7.625 with a quarter discount. No discount for FHA, VA, and USDA finds those rates hovering about 7 to 7.5. 6.99 FHA, no discount. 7.5 VA, no discount. 6.875, I hate this, no discount. Jumbo up a quarter to 6.5. We'll talk about why in just a second. Let's add some discount in for the 740 credit score buyer. The 30-year fix becomes 7.25 with one discount. FHA is 6.5 with one discount. On the VA, lots of movement for one discount. That's 1% of the loan amount rolled into closing costs. That goes from 7.5 to 6.5. And then 6.375 USDA. The jumbo, half a discount gets you about 6.25. Why is this happening? Well, debt ceiling uncertainty, number one. We may have a solution on that, and hopefully Tuesday morning will find us with a lot better rates, or even a little better rates. Friday, number two here, the PCE, Personal Consumption Expenditures Report came out. It was higher than expected. That is the Fed's favorite inflation gauge, and it did not go down. Number three, this is a big one here. The Fed and the Treasury, when all those regional banks started to kind of fail, they were holding a bunch of mortgage-backed securities and bonds at like 3%, 2% from back. I'll show you where. Back here. Remember this period right here. Quantitative easing, January 2020 through January of 2022. That is when the Fed purchased mortgage-backed securities to keep mortgage rates artificially low, giving us the housing boom and inflation at the same time. They're doing something similar. They did something similar for the past 2 months or so with these regional banks, right? Because they needed liquidity, they needed cash. And so we said, hey, we'll buy all those crappy bonds from you. Now they're holding hundreds of billions of dollars in that paper, right? And so they're selling it. They're selling it faster, and they're selling it in a greater quantity than they normally do. That is flooding the market with mortgage bonds and mortgage-backed securities at a time, number one. Number two, where bonds aren't attractive right now because there's instability perceived in the market, right? So what's going to happen? The debt ceiling hopefully is solved. The Fed and Treasury will slow down their quantitative tightening, which means selling that stuff into the market, not holding that paper, keeping rates down. That process will slow down as they reach where they want to be before the whole banking crisis started. So not a great day here. It's Memorial Day. So the LLPA cheat code. Now, here's what people are doing to prepare to get into the market. Maybe right now, maybe they want to get in the market in a couple months. They're getting HELOCs and second mortgages, maybe doing a cash out refinance to clean the slate of all of their bills and get everything down to a zero to get from that 740 to an 800, hopefully, point. I am doing some cash out refis right now because if you do a cash out refi right now, it will close in June, no house payment in July, first house payment in August. You might make one or two payments with a crazy cash out refi rate, but what you've done is you've prepared your credit to beat the loan level price adjustments and get you that much more ground. I will talk about that in more depth. By the way, I put a video out Friday afternoon. If you didn't see it, hop into your spam filter, move it to your inbox because I put out some good stuff. Hey, thank you guys. We'll see you soon.